It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging gate contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with a test.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for gate till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack gate deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate gate challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.
Hi, good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to Unacademy. Yes, I came with one more extraordinary puzzle, which exactly look like Sudoku, right? But you can solve it very easily if you show some patience there. And also, yesterday, some of the students have asked me some doubts, raised some doubts regarding the puzzle which I have dealt yesterday. So I accept that I bypass some points there, wrote it directly. So I will little bit elaborate today to have a clear understanding. Okay. Now, before start of the session, let me introduce myself. This is NLN Sharma, and my best CAT score was 99.83 in 2011. These are my credentials. Now, when you use my code NLN10, yes, you will get 10% discount, and you will get guidance of all these subjects from me. Now, why me? I am ranked 33 in overall category of GATE and DSC and rank 1 in math and chemistry category. I have dealt more than 50,000 plus students till date for CAT, UPSC and GATE and DSC. Now, many students were asking me the difference between plus and iconic and what are the advantages when you choose iconic or plus. In iconic, yes, you will be assigned with a personal coach exclusively. How this coach will be helpful? Now, he will be giving you the best study plan. For each and every topic, you will be getting specialized notes and practice sets. Fine. The most important point where 90% of the students get struck up is applicative part. Even though after completing the entire syllabus, these complain that sir, we are not able to solve the questions there. This is where your coach will be damn helpful. Each and every test will be analyzed and your mistakes are identified and they are rectified so that your score will be boosted. One more advantage when you choose iconic, you will get one-to-one live mentorship with your mentor and educator so that you can speak with them personally about the difficulties what you are facing and how to overcome that. You'll get the best solutions there. One more advantage when you choose Iconic, you will get access to complete coding classes Raudra when you choose Iconic. How many of you know this? Now, whatever you get in Plus, you'll get in Iconic also. In Plus, the classes will be on live pattern, which will be completely structured, right? So you can choose your own courses and batches according to your need. Comprehensive course, crash course, rank improvement batches, quizzes are available, weekly tests are available, and you can access them unlimitedly. How much you have to invest? If you are choosing Plus and if you are opting for 24-month subscription, it will be costing you on an average of 58 rupees per day, the lowest, right? When you use my code NLN10, you'll get 10% discount and my guidance and my entire group guidance, right from Bhima sir, Vishal sir, Negi sir, finally to me. The price will be after discount 42,480. Right, for 12 months it will be 29,205 after discount when you use my code NLN10, and this is for 18 months. Coming to Iconic, it will be 5805 after discount when you use my code NLN10 for 12 months, and this is for 18 and 24 months. And 12 plus 3 and 24 plus 4 is offer valid up to 11th February. So those who are serious, do try to subscribe. You will be getting extra months, so that will be helpful for your preparation. And if you are expecting more discount, do try to write combat, which happens on every Sunday. Based upon the marks you get there, at least 25 to 100% discount can be availed on your subscription. Right, the next combat is on 13th February, 11 a.m. Do try to enroll. So unlock the combat using with my code NLN10. These are the batches which have started from 9th February. So interested students, do join these batches for 23-24. Done. So let's go for our discussion here. This is the data given there. Already we have done similar type of question, but a little bit higher one. Observe this question there. 25 colored beads are to be arranged in a grid comprising of 5 rows and 5 columns. Each cell in the grid must contain exactly one bead. Each cell must contain exactly one bead, it seems. Each bead is colored either red, blue or green. Okay, while arranging the beads along any of the 5 rows or along any of the 5 columns, the rules given below are to be followed. So there, while arranging the beads along any of the, so same point I have repeated it, right? So two adjacent beads along the same row or column are always of different colors. So there are 3 types of colors, RR, BB, GG are not valid. Okay, different colors has to be there adjacently. Come to the next one. There is at least one green bead between any two blue beads along the same row or column, it seems. There you go. Let us suppose take if it is blue here, if it is blue here, in between at least one green has to be there. This is the logic. Either row or column. I wrote in row, you can write in column also. So column is like this, B, G, at least, and it can be 3, 4, 5, anything. Okay, come to the next one. There is at least one blue and at least one green bead between any two red beads along the same row or column, it seems. Up there, I'll write down in reading there. So see here, two red beads are there. In between two red beads, there has to be one green and one blue. Vice versa, blue, green also. I'll write down in column also, right? So I'll write down in column. Column shall I write down here? R, G, B, R. Or R, B, G, R, whatsoever. Clear? Now this is the rules that you should follow. Every unique complete arrangement of 25 beads is called a configuration, it seems. Okay. And this is the data given there. Let's solve the questions. Let's come to the first one. This is the first one. The total number of possible configuration using beads of only 2 colors, it seems. You have to use only 2 colors. So how shall we do this? Let's take, I'll draw the things there so that you can have clarity there. I will take an 5 to 5 matrix. Four files. Now closely observe there, only two colors it seems. Adjacent colors must be different according to the rule there. You closely observe there, adjacent cells must have, either row or column must have different colors. So can I take down like this? I'll write down this as 1. I'll write down this as 2. I'll write down this as 1. I'll write down this as 2. And I'll write down this as 1. Now you closely observe there. If I keep red here, let us suppose take one color. Can red be here in the second slot? No, it cannot be there. Am I right or wrong? So finally, what can I write down? So otherwise, if it is blue here, blue must not be there here. Again, same thing. See here, red must not be not there here. Right? It has to be 1 to 1. Again, 1. Please let me know here. Red must not be there. Am I right or wrong? Adjacent cells does not have same color. So I'll take down like this. Blue, green, blue, green, blue. Is it okay for you? And the same thing will work out for the entire cells, right? Blue, green, blue, green, P. Yes, perfectly. Now, is there any other chance? One more chance. I can write down this one, so, right? So I'll take down this one here. Now, is it green, blue, green, blue, green? Yes, perfectly. Blue, green, blue, green. So totally with exactly two colors, how many combinations can I get there? How many configurations can I get there? My answer is 2. I can get only 2 configurations. Perfectly right. Hope so you're clear. I'll solve one more question. Next question you try to solve it, right? Let's come to the next one. What is the maximum possible number of red beads that can appear in any configuration it seems? So I have to make sure that red must be maximum. So let's draw this and then we can understand the logic there. Done. Right? Maximum red it seems here. So maximum red means specialist and I'll take down like this. Up they go. See here, if there is red in between two red beads, there has to be at least, I'll go to the initial set, there has to be at least one green and one blue. So in a row. So automatically I cannot fill red here. I cannot fill red here. My next red chance must be here. Am I right or wrong? Now come to the column there. Can it be red here? Can it be red here? No. The next chance is only here. And the same thing closely observe there. It is red here. No, no. Is it red here? Perfectly done. And again, perfectly matched there. Only 4. Is it only 4? No, yeah. I can take down. See, this is not adjacent, ma. This is diagonal wala. If it is red here, I can take red here. If it is red here, I can take red here. If it is red here, I can take red here. Closely observe there. Is there any other way? Yes. Ab dekho, I can take red here. Perfectly done. So totally how many slots did you got? So exactly 2 gap is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9? Yes, it is 9. Perfectly done. Again, I will solve the third question. Now you have to solve fourth question. I'll give you time to solve here. Fourth question. What is the minimum number of blue beads in any configuration it seems? What is the minimum number of blue beads in any configuration? You can easily solve. If blue beads has to be minimum, red beads has to be maximum. Am I right or wrong? Please let me know yes or no. Perfectly done. Done. And now please let me know anybody how to solve this. Now, if it has to be blue, right, there are only two chances there with the configuration changes. Blue, green, blue. If you take blue, green, blue, blue value will be increased, and that is not our question there. You are asked to find out minimum blue beads. So see here, already if it is minimum blue beads, already we have discussed there, red has to be maximum. I'll write down this red, exactly the same slide there, whatever this slide there. So shall I write down here only? Yes, I'll write down here only. Dekho, see here. If blue has to be minimum, red has to be maximum. So red has to be maximum. Sorry, I'll write down in reading there. Is it perfectly done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, where shall I fill blue? Shall I fill here? So, see here, I'll write on green here. I'll write on blue here. So, automatically, this will be what? Green. The combination, right? Now, the red, green, blue. Now, here it has to be blue only. If it has to be blue, it has to be green here. Red, I'll write on green here. Minimum number of blue. Now, can I write down green here? Can I write down green here? So it has to be blue here. It has to be green. I'll keep this as green. Keep this as blue. Keep this as green. Keep this as blue. So what is the minimum number of blue there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I right or wrong? So minimum number of blue beads in this configuration is 6. Perfectly done. So as I have done this, I expect you guys to solve this question here. 2 minutes, try this as I've solved all the last question. So I'll explain the yesterday's question once again so that we can complete the data there. Perfect. Try this. Anyone answer? 1 minute more. Seconds more. Ritik Raj. 2 red beads have been placed in second row, third column, and third row, second column. How many more red beads can be placed so as to maximize the number of red beads used in the configuration? Okay, already they are given with you 2 slots. With those 2 slots, you have to prepare. So in the meanwhile, I'll just draw the diagram there so that will be helpful for you later on. Any answers? No. 5 seconds more. I'll do it right. Now, below here, 2 red beads have been placed in second row. Now, this is your second row, third column. Is this second row, third column? Yes, perfectly. And third row, this is third row, second column, and your red bead is placed here. Perfectly done. So, how many more red beads are placed? So, I'll write down in separate ink here so that you can understand how many more are there. I'll write in blue ink, yes. So, if I keep a red bead here, I can keep my red bead here. Done. Is it possible? Yes. Is there any other chance? Now see here, can I keep the red bead here? Yes, I can keep red bead here. Then automatically I can keep my red bead here. At least two beads of different colors should be there. If I keep red bead here, can I keep red bead here? Yes, perfectly done. Can I do it here? If R is here, can I write down R here? Yes, perfect. So these are the only chances where I can keep the red beads perfectly. So how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is total. So this 2 red has to be removed. Extra you have kept only 6 red beads. So this is your question answer, right? Don't club the question there so that you might get confusion. I hope so. I am clear. Done. Let's come to the yesterday's question here. I'll just write down the data. Later on, you can solve the questions perfectly without my help only, right? Observe the question carefully. I'll give a little bit elaborate explanation for you what I have done yesterday. 4 institutes A, B, C, D had contracts with 4 vendors W, X, Y, and Z during the 10 calendar years from 2010 to 2019, it seems. So I'll write down here. There are 4 institutes A, B, C, D, and there are 4 vendors W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Any other point given there? During the 10 calendar years from 2010 to 2019, the contracts were either multi-year contracts running for several consecutive years or single-year contract, it seems. Full stop. Either it is a multi-year or a single year. No institute had more than one contract with the same vendor. Let us suppose take, if A has one contract with W, then A cannot have one more contract of different type with the same vendor. That's the logic there. No institute had more than one contract with the same vendor. Okay, fine. However, in a calendar year, an institute may have had contracts with multiple vendors. Now, this A can have contract with XYZ, but not W again there. Okay. So, vendors. That's the point given there, right? Multiple vendors. And a vendor may have had contracts with multiple institutes, vice versa, same point. It is known that over the decade, the institutes each got into two contracts with 2 of these vendors, and each vendor got into 2 contracts with 2 of these institutes. Finally, an institute written agreement with only had only 2 contracts with 2 vendors. Automatically, these 2 contracts, one has to be with one vendor and one other has to be other vendor, vice versa, right? Each vendor will be having only contract with 2 institutes at last finally, vice versa. So this is the logic there. So let's come up with this logic and then solve the questions there. Observe the following there. The following facts are also known about these contracts, it seems. Vendor Z had at least one contract in every year, right? From 2010 to 2019, he has contract every year. Okay, finally done. I'll write down. Vendor X had one or more contracts in every year up to 2015. It is only from 2010 to 2000, but not any contract in any year after that. 2010 to 2015. In every year, in 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, every year there is a contract. Observe, this point will be crux there, which will lead to clearness and which will clear all your confusions. Vendor Y had contracts in 2010 and 2019, it seems. Okay, I'll write down this point there. Vendor Y has contracts in 2010 and 2019. Right, and this X had from 2010 to 2015. And this Z had 2010 to 2019. Completely. Okay, done. Coming to next one. Into the vendor W had contracts only in 2012, it seems. Vendor W had contracts only in 2012. Only 2012. Okay, fine. Means that will be damn surely single year contracts only, right? Am I right or not? There were 5 contracts in 2012, it seems here. Let's keep it this aside, right? There were exactly 4 multi-year contracts अब देखो भाई, each institute must have exactly 2 contracts. मतलब totally all institutes together there will be only 8 contracts. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Institute B has 7-year contract, D had 4-year contract, A and C has 3-year contract. I'll write down here. Institute B has a 7-year contract, B had 4-year contract, C had 3-year contract, A has 3-year contract. Okay, and the remaining all 4, right? So closely observe there. And the other 4 contracts were single year contracts. Matlab ab dekho closely there. So all the 4 persons got one contract each, and all the institutes must have one more contract, and that must be 1 year only. I'll write down this 1 year contract here. Let us write down the vendor and all those things, years and all those things perfectly clearly, right? And again, one more point given there, ma, in 2012 there are 5 contracts it seems. Let us find out all those 5 contracts there. Now you closely observe there one more point. Now let's come up with this. Now you should have 10 years, right, in Z. 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 10 years, right? So which so this, let us suppose take, there must be only 2 contracts. If you add 2 number contracts, it has to be equal to 10. Is there 9 1? No. 8 2? No. There is only one chance, 7 and 3. Am I right or wrong? There is only one chance, 7 and 3. 7 plus 3, totally 10 years are done. And this 7 years is nothing but for B. Okay. Let us take down what was those 3 later on, right? Okay. Then come back for X, it is 6 years contract. 6 years contract matlab 1 5, there is no combination. 2 4, there is no combination. There is only one combination, 3 comma 4. Yes, 3 comma 4. So one has to be overlapped there. 3 plus 4 and one overlapping should happen. One year overlapping should happen. Only 1 year should overlapping should happen. Why only 1 year? I'll explain you, right? 4 matlab which year should be there? It is D. Is D. And you closely observe there. I'll add some more points there. I'll add this point. The Institute C had 1 or more contracts in 2012. 1 or more contracts in 2012. But did not have any contract in 2011. Okay, fine. Institute B and D each had exactly one contract in 2012. Exactly one contract in 2012 it seems. Institute D did not have any contract in 2010. Ab dekho bhai. So by this what can I say? I'll come back here. Now D doesn't have any contract in 2010 it seems, ma. If I take from 2011, the answer has to be 11, 12, 13, 14. Am I right or wrong? Yes, 14. But you are missing down 15 there. 15 must not be missed because vendor X had 1 or more contracts in every year it seems. So I cannot write down this one 4 years. So I'll write down this one there. So see here, I'll write down from 2012 to 2015. It's perfect. Sir, you might get it out. Why I cannot take 3 years? If you take 3 years, so D is compulsory 4 years only. If you take from 2010, it will not work out because 2010 there is no contract. 2011 to 14 means 15 is missing down. No, you cannot take down. So what can you take for 3? You can. There is only one chance here. It has to start at 2010 only, and it has to end in 2012. Perfectly done. Now what institute can have? See here, 12 11 is included in between this 2010 and 12, ma, but closely observe there, C doesn't have any contract in 2011. So by this what can I decide? I cannot take C. This 3 has to be damn surely A only. Perfectly done. And I can come back easily. This 3 years has to be C, and you closely observe the complete years has to be there. So B will be starting from 2010 to 2019. Okay, now you closely observe there. See, is it 2017 to 2019? Because I have to manage all the years perfectly. This is not 19, ma, this is 17 because only 7 years, na? Oh, perfectly done. All your 4 multi-year contracts are done. So only 1 year contracts are left over. this 2010 and 2019 contract is 1 year contract only. Am I right or wrong? Whatever you do in W, that is also. So how many contracts happened in W there? Now you closely observe there. 2012 per, and again one more point there, institutes B and D each had exactly one contract in 2012 it seems. So automatically observe that this D 2012 is done there here. So in this 5 D is done, only one contract, there must be no one more D. Now you closely observe there one more point. B also, B closely observe that 2010 to 17, 12 is included. So B is also included. Perfectly done. There has to be 3 more numbers there here. Which number will be included? And you closely observe there A, 12. Yes, A is included there. Now there are only 3 more members. Now see here. What are those 3 more members? C. Any other idea? Now see. And you closely observe that these two has to be single year contracts only, 1 year contracts only. Am I right or wrong? And this has to be done by WW only. Am I right? WW vendor only. Closely observe there. Is there any point? W had contracts only in 2012. Am I right or wrong? W had contracts in only 2012 matlab, 12 matlab. It must be single year contracts. These are multi-year contracts. Please let me know. Now here 2010 D must not be there. 2019 what? It has to be A comma C only, because D must not be valid and C must not be valid there, because DB they have only exactly 2 contracts there. Perfectly done. Perfectly done. So am I right or wrong? A and C only. A and C only. Let's come back and write down here. Now see here A. Who is this A there? It is X there. Now this 1 year contract has to be W, and am I right? Yes, perfectly. And this is also W. 3 year contract C must be from Z. B 7 year contract is from Z, and this is from X. Am I right or wrong? Yes. So W, and these contracts will be in 2012 only, right? It is little bit higher level here. 2012, and this is 2012. Now you closely observe that. Perfectly done. Now see, yesterday I gave some points as a lead, right? Then some students complained me regarding this, so I'm taking this again. Very good. Now you closely observe that D, only 2 are left over. Y from Y. So damn surely this is Y. Damn surely this is Y. Now see, 2010 cannot be here because D doesn't have any contract in 2010. Only choice left over is 2019, and this has to be 2019. And this has to be 2010. Perfectly done. All the things were exactly done. So by checking the questions there, yesterday we have done the questions were perfectly right. You try to solve those questions by seeing the yesterday's data, you can crack the question very perfectly. I have done entire things perfectly without any, right? Kim Jong, right? It is not for GATE and DSC, na, it is for higher examinations. That's what these puzzles are related to. Not only GATE, for CAT, GMAT, higher level dream company placements, everything done. So tomorrow I'll come up with one more extraordinary puzzle. As you all know, I deal with CAT, UPSC and GATE and DSC. If you wish me as your guide, yes, you can use my code NLN10 for plus subscription for CAT, for UPSC and for GATE and DSC. You can unlock combats using with my code NLN10. And you can share my free classes which are done on the app with your friends so that they can unlock the free classes using with my code NLN10. And the price for plus for 12 months will be 29,205 after discount when you use my code NLN10, and this is for 18 and 20. Coming to Iconic, it will be 5805 after discount when you use my code NLN10 for 12 months, and this is for 18 and 20. So don't wait for any guys, right? For any educator. If you have any doubt, just click the picture. Use this feature called Unacademy Ask a Doubt. Just click the picture of the question, upload in doubts and solution section, select your preferred language and get the video solution within minutes there. Perfectly you can do it. Done. Coming to next one, right? As I am dealing with campus placement strategy sessions every day, Do try to attend this. Those who are serious, every day 7 p.m. I am taking the session there, so that it will be damn helpful for you. 7 p.m. So the interaction will be 10x more than what we are doing on YouTube, right? You can talk to me, you can ask any doubt. There is a poll board option, so that entirely gamified environment, right? So join this Telegram group so that you'll get all the updates regarding my classes and all the classes, right? All the updates regarding the courses that are going to start. And please do try to hit the like button here. Share my classes if you like it, so that I can reach to more number of audience. Download the PDF from the Telegram group. Subscribe to the channel there. Hit the bell icon so that you'll get all the updates regarding the classes. Thank you, and let's meet tomorrow sharp 2 p.m.
It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging gate contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
where you put your knowledge to test.
and battle it out with a test.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for gate till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
With detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack gate deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate gate challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.